Each tree produces millions of seeds, but next to none of them survive. Yet each seed represents the strength and the hope of the tree that came before it. Each individual seed may be hopeless, but together they can create magic. This is the story of Dr. Hope Jahren, an American geologist and soil scientist who studies these almost impossible things. Hello there, parents and educators. My name is Danielle, the founder and CEO of Make Them Mainstream, helping people just like you empower young females through science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Every Wednesday, I talk about an influential female in STEM, which is why we're talking about Hope Jahren today. And every Thursday, I talk about female STEM education. Let's begin telling Dr. Hope Jaren's story from where we always do, her childhood. Her earliest memories as a small child were in the laboratory. She says that she remembers what it smelled like, what the cement felt like, the hard angles of it, and the shiny objects. All of the interesting things and how they could all be used for something. They were toys, but they weren't toys. They were serious things. Science is a serious matter, but it stems from the joy and curiosity of children. And while scientific tools may be serious, they're also toys for exploration. Her exposure to science started at a very early age, but her love for science goes a lot deeper than that. Science, in her own words, made her feel safe. And in her book, Lab Girl, she says that people are like plants. They grow towards the light. I chose science because it gave me what I needed. A home in the most literal sense, a safe place to be. Now let's move on to her academic life. She graduated from the University of Minnesota with her Bachelor's of Science in Geology. Then she moved to the University of California, Berkeley to earn her PhD in soil science. Throughout her professional career, Dr. Hope Jahren has worked as an assistant professor at Georgia Tech University and at the Johns Hopkins University. She's also been a full professor at the University of Hawaii and the University of Oslo in Norway. As a geologist and a soil scientist, she studies plants and she loves the laboratory. But being a scientist doesn't mean that you're always in the laboratory. She wasn't constantly cooped up in a university lab. Actually, it was quite the opposite. Her work has allowed her to travel all over the world. She often takes graduate level students on camping trips and spends a decent amount of time in the ground. As a research professor, you spend a lot of your time discovering and teaching. And once you've done a lot of that, it's time for you to write a textbook. But unlike other academics, Dr. Hope Jahren decided to write a memoir to teach people about her work. This memoir is called Lab Girl, and Lab Girl tells the story of how she grew up in science and explains the inner workings of plants. This book explains her love for trees, how she sees them, and how she asks questions about them. Dr. Hope Jahren believes in curiosity-driven research. She loves research driven by questions that even small children can ask. She loves taking these simple questions that we encounter every day and then flipping them on their head. Curiosity is the most important part of STEM. Without curiosity, there would be nothing to solve and nothing to communicate. Once you are curious, you can develop the skills to answer those curious questions through problem solving. Then you can communicate those solutions, which moves STEM forward. And this is what Make Them Mainstream focuses on: curiosity, problem solving, and communication. We call these the 3 STEM learning objectives. Click the link in the description titled 3 STEM learning objectives to learn more about them. Her curiosity and her love for science took her all around the world, and she collected a lot of souvenirs along the way. So check out her notable achievements by visiting www.makethemainstream.com/hope Jahren. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me today to celebrate this amazing woman in STEM. I hope that you learned a lot, and if you have any other women that you'd like to learn about, let me know in the comments below. I will see you tomorrow with another STEM activity that's all to do with plants. I wonder why. But until then, keep being curious, keep discovering, and happy learning.